Hey friends, happy Wednesday. So, you guys know it's the holiday season, and I'm always thinking about you guys and how I can make your life easier and basically teach you delicious, healthy recipes using more plants, like, I try to, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and good fats with our PowerXL appliances. Today we're using the PowerXL air fryer grill, which honestly, this stays on my countertop. I don't want you guys to tell anybody, but I might have two sitting on my countertop because I don't have a microwave and I use it for reheating and different things. Okay, so holidays, holiday cooking, holiday entertaining. Hopefully you're not all bogged down with all the yummy food right now. You're pacing yourself because I think we have what day is it today? Whatever. We have over 2 weeks for the holidays, and you can still eat delicious food with our PowerXL appliances because you enjoy 70% less calories from fat versus deep frying our foods. So today I'm going to be using the air fryer mode, just to tell you. And maybe you're looking at my setup and you can guess what I have going on right now. But we are doing eggplant parm fingers. So eggplant parm, as a chef, I mean, you guys, I know how tedious it could be. It's one of those recipes that absolutely take forever, in my opinion, because you're breading the eggplant, then you're layering it, then you're putting the sauce. I do homemade sauce, the cheese, layer again, and then bake it. And sometimes I'm just not in the mood to do all that, but I want the same flavors. And I also want something that's more like holiday friendly when family comes over, so it's more finger friendly, or if you have a New Year's party, like I don't think I'm going to be having, but I wish I was, I would definitely serve this. Finger friendly holiday foods for you and your family to enjoy, okay? So these eggplant parm fingers, I want you to think French fry shape, and then I want you to go ahead and bread it. So if you're watching this live, I really want you guys to say hi. You guys are really quiet today. Come on, say hi to me. I love talking to you live. Let's actually start with the recipe. Again, my name is Chef Rama, mama of 3 and owner of Wannabe Chef in New Jersey, where I teach online cooking classes and offer private chef services. So I know all about food and easy cooking. Okay, so here is our eggplant. I've got half an eggplant. I want you to go ahead and I want you to peel it. Now, this is chef choice. If you like the peel of the eggplant, which has more fiber, go ahead and keep the peel on. I will be honest with you. I like the peel, but my whole family doesn't. So obviously I want the 4 other people in my family to eat it, that I will do the effort and take the peel off. I usually just take a knife and go really close to the flesh of the eggplant and peel it. Peelers work, but your peeler has to be sharp for it to work, okay? Mine is, but I wanted to show you with a knife. By the way, I like to air fry my eggplant skins in the PowerXL air fryer grill and just enjoy them as like eggplant chips. Just saying. I might store these on the side there. Hey Michelle, how are you? Okay, so now that I have the eggplant peeled, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it into French fry shaped. I'm thinking like steak fries, so nice and thick, okay? So I cut this into 3, and now I'm gonna cut this into the sticks. So into 3 again. And good news is that you can make these a day ahead, or you can make it the morning of and keep it in your fridge. But again, healthy cooking, easy cooking every day with these appliances. It makes life so much easier. Okay, so I have this. I've got my eggplant fingers right there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, let me just grab my fork. We're going to go ahead and talk about our breading station, and I'm going to give you guys a couple of tips. We've got our flour. You always want to make sure that you season your flour with salt and pepper. We've got our egg. Make sure that you season that with salt and pepper as well. If you are vegan and you don't do eggs, just skip that, and you can use a little bit of coconut cream or coconut milk, okay? Or you actually will be okay without egg, like without the liquid part of this, okay? And then over here, I have my breading, which is all the eggplant parm flavors without all that work. Just saying. I've got panko breadcrumbs, which are my favorite. I've got some Parmesan cheese and mozzarella cheese. So again, same flavors as the eggplant parm, but it's going to go into my breading. And then I'm going to add a little bit of dried herbs. This is garlic actually with parsley and oregano, garlic powder. You don't have to do that, but I like a little bit more flavor. Nora is saying, I was always afraid of making eggplant, but now you make it look easy. Nora, I'm curious, why are you afraid of making eggplant? I don't know. I've actually not heard that before, so I want to know why. Why do you think so? Okay, so back to the breading. Just going to shake this. Mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese, panko, some dried herbs, and a little bit of garlic salt if you want. Chef's choice. You don't have to do any of that. You could just do salt and pepper too. Okay? So this is kind of a, let me just think how to say this, a unique little trick. It was born, it came from basically me not wanting to get really messy in the kitchen and also keeping my hands clean. So I'll tell you what it is, okay? So what I'm going to be doing is I reserve one hand, my right hand, can you guys see that? My right hand, for my wet ingredients, and that is my eggplant because it has some moisture in it, and my egg. And then I'm going to reserve my left hand for my flour and my breadcrumbs. Now, does anyone know why I do that? I'm just curious. If you do any breading of any sort, I would love for you to guess. Why do you think I keep my hands separate and I don't use the same hand for everything? In the meantime, I'm going to read comments. Nora says, I'm not a great cook at all. Seemed intimidating. Nora, you can do this in your sleep. I am sure you can. Anyone can. And if you don't like eggplant, you can do the same process with zucchini parm. You can do the same thing with mushrooms. I've done it with portobello mushrooms. Really, it's a great way to enjoy your veggies. Okay, so the reason why I keep it separate is because I don't want a goopy mess on my fingers. Like I don't want breadcrumb monster fingers where everything is a mess, and if you have breaded chicken before or eggplant, then it just collects like the flour and the egg and the breadcrumbs, and then you just have like fingers of a dirty breadcrumb mess, and then you can't properly bread the other things, if that makes sense. So try this method out, okay? Michelle says, eggplant is my go-to. I slice it up with my slider and air fry. Delicious. I love that. Thank you. Slicer machine and air fry. Got it. Okay. Do you use a mandolin? Just curious. Okay, so here's my eggplant. Again, this is going to be my dry hand, or my wet hand, whatever. My dry hand, okay? Drop it in here, coat it, shake off the excess flour, drop it in the egg mixture, use my other hand so I stay nice and clean and I don't have those breadcrumby fingers. Shake off the excess egg, drop it in my breadcrumbs. I know this takes a little bit of thinking, but you guys can do this. You want to go ahead and take your dry hand and coat it with the panko cheese mixture, okay? And shake off the excess. And look at this. Here is your beautifully breaded eggplant finger. Michelle says that she uses a deli slicer. She's old school. I love that. Okay, again, now I've got my eggplant. I'm going to drop it in to my dry ingredients right here. Do you see how my fingers are still nice and clean? I don't have a ton of breadcrumbs on there. Trust me when you do this, okay? I teach kids cooking classes and I teach them this, and it's amazing. Flour, shake off the excess, drop it in the egg right there, my left hand. Coat, coat, coat with the egg, shake off the excess, drop it in my yummy smelling cheese and breadcrumb mixture, my dry hand, and coat really well. Honestly, guys, the only way to do this is getting your hands in there. Like you need to get your hands in there. If you do this with tongs or a fork, to me it takes forever. And then you want to line them really nicely in the baking sheet that we get. Okay, I'm gonna do one more, and oh my gosh, I need to tell you guys that I make this all the time. Like, I don't make it just for the holidays, for Christmas and New Year's, but I do make it quite a bit. I actually do this a lot in the summer too, because I just love it and it's so easy, and I love cooking it in the PowerXL air fryer grill and the Vortex as well. just saying. Okay, again, a little bit more, coat it really well. There we go. That looks amazing. And so on. You're going to keep on going, okay? And then what you're going to do is, look at my fingers. Come on. Can I just show you? Let me just show you just for fun how it would look if I just use the same hand. Just going to show you without doing that little hack, okay? Flour, egg, breadcrumbs, and then the same fingers, the same eggy fingers are going to go into my breadcrumbs. You'll see what I'm talking about when I show you this, and this is such an easy and delicious recipe. Okay, look at my fingers, see? And then the more you do it, the more messy it gets. Just saying. Okay, let me just rinse my hands really quickly. I'll be back, you know, raw egg. So I want to just rinse my hands really quickly. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and air fry. Again, air fryer mode right there. We're going to do it for 15 to 17 minutes. You can keep it at 400. The magic of videos. Look at these. Come on. These are not hot because I made them before. Look at this. Look at these. Holy cow, they're crispy. I mean, I put a little bit of cooking spray. By the way, it's not hot, so don't worry. I put a little bit of cooking spray on them. The cheese makes them nice and golden brown, and I just want you to hear this, so I need you guys to listen, okay? Can you hear this? Can you hear that? Like, can you hear that crispiness? I did not deep fry these guys like eggplant parm does. I air fried them, okay? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my favorite tomato sauce. You can either make your own, or I'm curious from you guys, which is your favorite store-bought tomato sauce? Then I'm gonna start to layer these here. You guys, this is what? 15 minutes of prep for like 2 eggplants that feed, I would say 8 people. And then the PowerXL air fryer grill does absolutely everything for you. You just really kind of just set it, you know, and you just turn it on. Oh wait, here's my salt. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of salt. Okay, I'm coming closer for the beauty shot right now. Nora says they look crispy and delicious. Nora, they are. This PowerXL grill does all the work, so it just makes life easier. Victoria or Rouse? Michelle, I was going to say Rouse. I had a feeling you would. I love Rouse, and this is Rouse tomato sauce. Just saying. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Look at this platter. Don't tell me you guys wouldn't want to serve this for the holidays, and you get the same exact flavors as eggplant parm. Okay, I take this, and I love cutting it this shape. Dip it in my Rouse tomato sauce. I make my own sometimes. You guys, I'm not gonna double dip. I'm gonna turn it the other way. This, crispy on the outside, cooked really well on the inside because it's a superheated air technology. I have the most delicious eggplant parm finger. I mean, come on, right? That was easy. And I think your kids, my kids, love eggplant this way, especially when I make it fun for them to dip. I'm just saying. Mozzarella, the panko, tomato, same exact flavors with so much less work, okay? So, does anyone have any questions? If you do, whoa, that is really good. If you do, feel free to ask me because no question is a stupid question. I'm here to answer any question about the recipes or the appliances. And if you think of it later, ask away. But I will see you guys in the meantime next week. And next week's recipe, you might need to take some time off your lunch hour to take notes because it's a good one. It's a really good one. Okay, Michelle said, when are you sharing? Michelle, I might private message you my address and just come and enjoy anytime, okay? I love feeding people. It's an open house anytime, anytime. Okay, my friends, so nice cooking with you. I will see you same time, same place with a recipe that you've got to take notes down next week, okay? Wednesday at 11 a.m. I'll see you soon. Bye.